Attention all Rotnik Entertainment employees. The live stream will begin shortly. Reports of fatal screen damage. You better run for your lives.
Hello everyone, you cannot see my screen. I'm sorry. Hey everyone, how are you doing? Let me fix my screen real quick. Hopefully we're all doing well. Okay, is it this one? That did not work. Wait. What in the world? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was not prepared for this. Hold on, sorry. Okay. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm so sorry that there was the Halloween intro. I didn't have time to make a Christmas intro, so I figured it was better than no intro. But hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm actually really excited for today's stream. We are going to be making a new minion for the Christmas game, and that's about it. If you didn't know, I haven't really told anyone, but the update comes out, the brand new map comes out, I think on Tuesday. So get excited for that. That's gonna be awesome. Let me update our task. Making a new minion. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So we're gonna work in the library today. We're not gonna work on the brand new map because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But yeah, I do remember you. Hello, Lemon Blockhead. So let's just get started. So if you didn't know, the minions kind of spawn either randomly or during nightmare mode. So actually, let me just, sorry, if I open up nightmare mode here real quick. Oh my gosh, I don't have my music. One second. Let me turn on my music. I can't believe I forgot that. Live stream. Here we go. There we go. Sweet. All right, the music should be working now. Hey Lori Games, hey Blue, hey Scratchy Dev, hey Blue, hey Theft King, hey Alt, Manfred is no, I can't pronounce that. Manfred is Kilo KYS, Lemon Blockhead. Yeah, hello everyone. Alright, sorry. So here we are. This is a nightmare map, and oh my gosh, I set it in the wrong mode. Sorry. 1 second. So if we set this to hunt, we're gonna jump right into the hunt mode. If you haven't played the library map, this is kind of a bit of a spoiler, but it's fine. You can see that when Amber spawns here, she spawns with a few different things. So, it looks like these are actually broken, but here they are. Here's some minions, and these guys are the elf minions. So, actually they're broken, so let's fix that real quick. But there's two different types of minions in the game. We have, I can zoom in right here. We have the elf minions, which are from the initial release. No, wait, no. Sorry, I lied. The elf minions are from the Steam release, and then these guys are also from the Steam release too. And they're little flying drone minions. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make a brand new type of minion that is a train. And I think this is going to be really fun, because I think these minions are going to be pretty interesting to work with. So, 1 second. I don't know why. There we go. See, the reason they don't work is because I forgot to bake the mesh. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, they should work now, unless there's something blocking the mesh. There's not, okay. So yeah, the elf minions just use this. Anyway, so let's just get started. So the idea I had for this minion is it's going to be a little train that spawns in, and maybe there's only going to be like 1 or 2 of them. And the train will go through and it'll kind of build walls, if that makes sense. So, it's kind of hard to explain, but honestly, let's just get started modeling it. So, I've never modeled a train before, so we shall see how this goes. But let me save this real quick, make sure there's no spoilers. We're gonna call this the train. Just like that. Music is a little loud. Hopefully that's better. But yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. I've actually never modeled a train before, so let's just do that. I'm kind of thinking like, no, we need like a toy train. Yeah, toy train. Let me pull up a picture like this. This is exactly what I'm thinking. It's on Lowe's, so if you want to buy this toy train yourself, go ahead. I want to open up the image. Okay, this will be fine. Like this, right? Something like this. So we're gonna work on that. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna mirror modifier this thing because it's symmetrical, just like that, but the wrong axis. There we go. We'll give it a subdivision smooth and kind of get that round shape. Oh, but then I can't see the chat. Oh no, hold on, let me just do that. There we go, perfect. You've been dying for an animated full-size train model. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Make the train have a big eyeball on it. Ooh, I actually really like that idea. We're gonna do that for sure. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is, so let's go like this. You're late? Oh my gosh, you can't be late, Salada, because we make fun of Stompy for being late, and now you're late too? Oh my gosh. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, ooh, no, so I love that idea of putting a giant eyeball in the front. I'm kind of thinking, like, honestly, like Thomas the Train a little bit. But we'll give it, like, a round... What? Ugh, why is it doing that? There we go. This looks really bad. Okay, it's this right here. Yeah, there we go. See? Now it looks better. It looks like a loaf of bread, but it's fine. So, we'll go like that, and then they have, like, the little back car. At least you're not late. Yeah, true. Okay, so they have the little back car, which is like this. It's like, yeah, it looks like this. No, oh my gosh. It's like that. No, wait, is it flush? No, it's not flush. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because it has the little step things on the very end. I don't know how many cars... Oh yeah, what's the idea? I already said it, but I'll say it again. Basically, what this guy is going to do is when he spawns in the map, or she, or it, or whatever, when it spawns on the map, it'll go choo-choo, and it'll like drive around the map on the floor, and it'll lay down tracks as it drives. Like, gung, gung, right? It lays down like little tracks that it drives on, obviously. But the cool part is the tracks create walls that you as the player can't pass through, but minions, amber, and items can pass through. So it basically builds a bunch of walls that you can't pass through all over the map, which makes it harder to move around. Then the only way to fix it is you use items like the present, for example, and you throw them, and then when you throw it into the wall, it creates a hole that you can jump through. So that's the idea. So these guys are going to be kind of a pain to deal with, but they will be pretty cool, I think. So where's Venge Live? Venge Live will be next year. We're gonna be back at Venge next year, but now we're working on the train model for the Christmas game, which comes out in 2 days. So that's super exciting. I'll show you guys this little snippet of the map if you guys want. I'm honestly pretty proud of it. I think it's definitely my most ambitious map. In previous, like, the school, because there's like, yeah, 2 days. Yeah, it's all done. It's all ready to go. I just have to do some polishing and stuff. Yes, you should live stream it, Theft King. I don't know if you've played the library and stuff, but you should live stream it. It's super fun. We got super lucky this year. We had 8-Bit Ryan, Fusion Z Gamer, and Dako all play the Christmas game this year, which is so awesome. That makes me so happy. So Ferris wheel, maybe. Yeah, we'll get an exclusive snippet on today's live stream, and then working on a trailer, but I had this really ambitious idea for a trailer. And I started to work on it. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you. And I don't think I can do it anymore just because, you haven't been playing this game? No, that's totally fine. I have so many different, or I only have 2 games, but ideally I will have so many different games that you can pick and choose what you want to play. You don't play all of them. But I started to work on the trailer, and then it's just become completely obvious that my vision for what I want to do with the trailer, is completely out of my skill set. Like, it's not even kind of close. Should I just show you right now that we're talking about it so I don't forget? It's like, the idea is so cool, but I don't think I can do it, especially not in like the 2 days I have to finish this. What is this turning into? Okay, we need like a show you? Okay, sweet. Here, we'll do a little detour and I'll show you. Okay. Here we go. So this is the first shot that I started animating. And I don't think I can do this. Here, I'll show it. That's as far as I got. And the reason is, the way that I envision this trailer is with human Amber, but as you can tell, this is my best attempt at modeling a human, and I haven't tried since I made this model. And this model worked for like for example, I used this model for like the newspaper where it's like this one, right? This newspaper, you know, it looks fine. It looks good. It looks fine. So I had this like ambitious idea of how I would do the trailer. Can I get away with not showing her face? See, that's what I was thinking I was gonna do because the face looks horrible. But look at this. It's so bad. Like, why is her stomach bursting open? It's why does she not have hair right here? It's so bad. It's so bad. So I think the time that it would take to make this work the way I want it to, her nose is a big, yeah. I think the time it would take to make this work the way I want it to would just be too far. So I think I'm just gonna have to scrap my idea and come up with something else. She's also in the Venge room because I needed a bedroom for this scene, and I didn't want to model a bedroom because again the game comes out in 2 days and I need the trailer done. So yeah, I was just gonna reuse the Venge room. Like, you can't really tell. Right? Just swap her out with them. That's a really cool, honestly. But yeah, and then if you're wondering about this, it's this. You know, let me show you. It's fine. This is kind of a tiny bit of a spoiler, but it's fine. It comes out in 2 days. You can tell. Look, that's all I'm gonna show. There we go. That's all I'm gonna show. That's all I'm gonna show. So take that how you will. She was gonna be, and another thing is she's gonna have scissors and she's gonna be cutting this out of like paper. And it's this whole ambitious idea, but I don't think I can do it. But yeah, anyway, that's a little snippet of the new map. This new map is a bit different than my other maps, at least how I feel. The other maps are very first date. The other maps are they're humor based and they're kind of like silly. They don't really have a story, but this one does. This one is very story driven, and this one has like a beginning, middle, end sort of thing, which I'm pretty proud of because, you know, the next map is the last map, so I have to wrap up the story. But anyway, but back to whatever I'm doing with this stupid train. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that trailer though. We'll see. Maybe I'll find a way to make it work. Maybe I will just have it be a regular trailer. I don't know, but I wish I had some trailer footage that I made already, because then I could just show you that instead of trying to load in the map. But we'll go like this. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make the eyeball like someone said. Things are going good so far. We are pretty good. Yeah. How am I liking Blender 5.0? You know, I like it, the geometry node stuff is really awesome, but I have like a few gripes with it. Basically, my biggest issue is that for Venge and for the Christmas game up to recently, I would use this format called DAE to import all my files and stuff like that, and that's what I would use inside of Unity. And I used that format like a long time ago just because like it's kind of the only thing that was super fast inside of Unity and wasn't super big. And additionally, it was just great to use because I was originally using FBX, but FBX takes forever and it's kind of a whole thing. Like for static props. So like for example, like ice skates. Like if I just need an ice skate model, I won't import that as an FBX because, you know, I don't need animation. I don't need all of the fancy FBX features. I just need the model. So yeah, exactly. Well, it turns out that that file format is deprecated, and they just fully removed it from Blender 5.0. So, that sucks. That basically means that I can't import or export any assets made before Blender 5.0 inside of Blender 5.0, because it doesn't exist anymore. So, it's frustrating. So if I want to, like, edit an old Venge model, I have to open up Blender, you know, 4.0 or 4.2 or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't know why it's deprecated. It worked just fine, but apparently it's like bad or whatever. But I was just really, I'm kind of annoyed about that because like Unity is kind of hard to work with sometimes, and they don't make it easy to swap out file types. Like it would probably take a good like, no, not FBX, DAE, sorry. It would probably take a good while to update Venge to use FBX. So I'm kind of annoyed about that, but I'm using FBX now, I guess. Okay. But besides that, I mean, it's great. They made Eevee better, which was good because Eevee sucked in 2.0 or 4.2. I don't know what it was, but they nerfed it really bad. It was Eevee Next. When they released Eevee Next, they made it really bad. At least how I use it. So I was really annoyed about that. But they seem to have fixed that. The geometry nodes are awesome. I love them so much. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? No, okay. Yeah, Eevee, I love Eevee. I've been using Eevee. The first time I used Eevee for a video was before it could support rigs. So I would have to export all of my models as static objects. It was crazy. I have been on board the Eevee train, haha, no pun intended, literally since day one. So it's super cool to see it all getting love. What am I doing? Okay, you know what? No, we're done. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're right, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the little, like, choo-choo. You know, the choo-choo parts. I'm missing that part. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Alright, oh my gosh, this is taking so much longer than it's... This is what happens when I work on games. Things take longer than they should, and then I feel bad, and then I feel like... I start to, like, panic, and then I, like, freak out, and then I'm not working as good anymore, and then now, like, I'm making slop. This is, like, literally what happens every single time. And, like, look at this. This is so stupid. I'm, like, panicking because I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have 2 hours, and I have to get this train model done, because if I don't get this train model done, then I'm not going to be able to get the game out in time how I want it to, because I only allotted 2 hours to work on this train model, or to work on this train minion, because the train minion isn't that big of a deal. Like, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And so it just, like, causes, like, panic, and stress, and so, yeah, so, well, it's fine. You know what? This kind of has a charm to it, right? You can tell that Lucy made it. I'll just say that. If you know, you know. No, it needs the thing on the here. It needs this part that like is really big. It's like the choo-choo part. Oh my gosh, this what am I doing? No, this is so unoptimized. Oh my gosh. Okay, here. It goes like this. These live streams are really not a testament to how good I am at modeling. Because I'm sorry. No, actually, no. I need to stop hitting myself. This actually looks good. This looks good. I actually like this. This looks fine. This looks fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. This looks fine. It kind of looks charming a little bit. I don't know. It's been months since you've viewed coaster lore. That's okay. I haven't been doing a lot of live streams just because I've been really busy. Thank you. Yeah, this is pretty exciting. I finished my first year of a full-time salary job. So that's super cool. It was awesome. I love my job so much. It is so fun. But it does take a lot of time. So, the last, like, month was a lot of cramming, getting stuff done. But, yeah, so now I'm literally off for the entire rest of the year. It is so nice, because I just saved all my vacation towards Christmas, which is kind of what everyone does, I think. This train is very silly looking. It is, but you know what? I'm going to embrace it. Why is All She Wants for Christmas Is You spelled wrong in the Steam name? What do you mean? You're lying. There's no way I spelled it wrong on my Steam page. I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying. You're fully lying. Don't lie to me. All she wants for Christmas is you. All she wants... I spelled it right. What are you talking about? You're giving me a heart attack. You're giving me panic. Where spelled it wrong? Where? Explain yourself. No, on the Steam page, it says all she... Wait, where? Oh, stream! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, I was panicking because I was like, oh my gosh, it's such a hassle to change the Steam name. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, let me fix that real quick. That's probably why no one clicked on this live stream, because they're like, oh my gosh, you can't even spell your own game name. I just typed it too fast. All she wants for Christmas is you. I didn't even type it. All she wants for Christmas is you. There we go. We're good. Okay, we're good. I like this. I like this little thing. I think it's charming, right? Go like this, little choo-choo. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't know. But, so, yeah, it's been busy, but it's been super fun. Oh, we need a little thingy. I actually bought a toy train, like, a month ago, because I had this really elaborate, idea of setting up, like, this train track around my kitchen, and, like, because I like to have projects that I work on, like, for Halloween, it was like my Alan cosplay, and then for Christmas, there was going to be this big, exciting train situation, like a bridge and like going over my kitchen sink. It would have been great. And so I bought a train, a really nice train, and then I haven't touched it. It's literally been just sitting here on my desk doing nothing. And now it's too late. Like, Christmas is in 5 days, and I don't have the energy to 3D print everything. Plus, I'm like super stressed about this game because I have literally 2 days. What is going on? But yeah, is it not based on Mariah now? No, so it's the original one that went on itch.io that was for free was a fan game, but people liked it so much that I had an interesting idea for a new character, and so long story short, that version of the game is basically non-existent. It's not relevant. There's nothing in this game that's meant to resemble any potential real person, if that makes sense. So everything in this game is completely fictional, and it's just based on it's inspired by the meme, if that makes sense. And completely original now. So that's super exciting. But yeah. Okay. You can still use it like as a reference. Oh, you're right! Oh my gosh, you're so right. 1 second. Let me go grab my drink. Why did I not think about that? I gotta put it to use somehow. Hold on. You're so smart. Hold on. Ugh. It's like stuck in the box. We know it's not fictional when it's based on a true story. That's true. Okay, here we go. There we go, I got it. See, I spent like There we go. I spent my money well, because now I have a reference right in front of me. I never have that. I never do, because usually I'm making, like, weird creatures, not real things. Okay. Okay, so I'm not too far off. I'm not too far off. You should start labeling Venge just based on a true story. No, honestly. Yeah, actually, All She Wants for Christmas Is You is actually based on my personal experience of Christmas. Like, there's, like, every year, like, around Christmas Eve, I, like, get teleported to, like, some weird location and I have to fight a Christmas demon. You know. Ugh. But, okay. Honestly, I'm, like, pretty good, except for this butt end. This butt end looks so stupid. We're going like this. We're gonna get rid of it. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, now we're gonna add wheels. So let me just duplicate that, get rid of that. Ah! And add wheels, like, no, don't do that. Here we go, okay. Just like that. Oh my gosh, it's been 30 minutes already? Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart. Okay, here, we'll make the face flat, and we'll cut out the inside because you won't be able to see it. I'm kind of thinking about make it so that the elf minion. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Okay, okay, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Oh, random chance elf riding train. That's such a fun idea. That's like that. I love that idea. Okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have a little train. I'm trying to debate how big they should be. How big the train should be. On one hand, maybe it'll be like this big, like just a little tiny train, or maybe it'll be bigger. I think maybe. Because depending on the size of the train, I can get away with being more lazy. So like, I'm gonna be lazy right now and just put some wheels on it like this. Sorry, but a very low price for a high quality game is not normal. Thank you so much. Yeah, I kind of am very proud of that I'm not selling these games for super expensive. Because I'm sorry, you shouldn't really be paying like $20 for this goofy game. It's really not that crazy. But I'm glad that people like that. I get a lot of positive feedback about that. Okay. No, I can't be lazy. I can't be lazy. I gotta do this right. A big train would look cooler? It would. We'll see, we'll see. Should I be lazy? Yeah, screw it. Screw it. We're gonna make each wheel move individually, though. No, we're not. No, we're not. Because that just, like, complicates everything. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna move on and we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna deal with it later. Should I make a train car? I really don't want to. Whatever, we'll do it. This is the perfect attitude to make a game, by the way. Like, I don't really want to do it. I'm just tired. I've been working on, like, I was cramming the 2.2 update, and then I'm now cramming this update. I'm tired. You know what I'm gonna do when I'm done with this game? It's gonna actually be so cool. I think maybe Thefty might appreciate this because he was a software engineer. But if you go to wiki.causticgames.com, ready? No, open new tab. Here we go. Boom. Check this out. I am building a wiki for all of my games. So, it's just wiki.causticgames.com. And then you'll be able to click on them. I'm not done yet, but I'm building out the wiki. So, I'm gonna build out this, and it's gonna be amazing. So, we're gonna get our own custom wiki with no ads. And the cool thing is, because it's custom built, you'll be able to link characters between the two different games. So, like, for example, Chairman is in both games, so you'll be able to have, like, a shared profile. It'll be super cool. And it's gonna work through Discord, which is gonna be super cool. So, you know, like, okay, maybe I'm wrong for this, because I've never really edited wikis before, but I feel like they're so complicated. Like, I feel like the whole process of, like, this is gonna sound really embarrassing for me, but, like, making an account and then clicking, like, the edit button and then, like, doing all that. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. It sounds complicated. So, the way that I'm gonna do it now is you will, you know, you can obviously open the wiki without logging in or anything, but then, because also there's a problem of if I'm making my own wiki, then someone has to moderate it. So, what I'm gonna do is, when you open up the wiki, you can, view it obviously. But then if you want to edit it, you sign in with your Discord account, and then the website will check to make sure that you're in my Discord server and that you're not like a scammer, so like you've been in there for a long time and stuff. Then if it allows you to do that, then it'll let you, edit the wiki inside of the thing. And then any changes will be reflected inside of the Discord server. So this basically means that I don't have to moderate the wiki because it's just the Discord. And so if someone is being, inconsiderate, I just remove their permissions and then boom. So then that kind of fixes a lot of different problems. And then also it makes it so the Discord is like the central hub for editing the wiki. So like we have the wiki editors chat, and that'll be more public. And so people can discuss what to do with the wiki. I don't know. You guys are gonna have full control. All I'm gonna do is make it, and then you guys are gonna fill it in. I'll fill in everything that's already in the wikis, but you guys are gonna help. Thank you. I appreciate that. How am I gonna optimize this model? That is a good question. That is a very good question. I will deal with that when I get there. So, alright, let's just round this off. We're just gonna do one single train, because I honestly could not be bothered. This is the right mentality to have when making a game. There we go. You know what? It's fine, and then I'll add this little thingy. But yeah, I'm excited about that project. I think that project is gonna be really awesome. Yeah, it probably is important. Because, like, this does not need this much polygons. Like, realistically, I can probably get away with just this, which is still a little bit too much, so I'll like go through and do every other. I had to optimize Amber's model like yesterday or something, because of a specific thing which happens in Frostfall. If you don't know, that's what that map is called. It's called Frostfall. I'll show you it in a little bit, but there's a specific thing that happens. Yeah, I've seen the Garden of Red-Band. They're crazy. There's a specific thing that happens in Frostfall where I needed Amber's model to be extremely optimized. Like, we're talking, because her model right now has about 30,000 vertices and triangles and stuff. I needed it to have like 8,000. So I had to model I had to optimize it like crazy. Anyway. Here we are. So yeah, this is good. This is fine. This is whatever. Okay, so we'll make the, oh wait, these would need wheels too, obviously. There we go. See, I feel like if it's like this, if it's like choo-choo, that'll be good. No, I should do the inside of the wheels. I need to stop being lazy. We'll do the inside of the wheels, and we'll have these parked as flat. Here we go. Yeah, I think the train looks cute. You're right. I think so too. Okay. See, like, okay. This is way too much. Like, this is a flat surface, so we don't need all of this here. We could probably get rid of these two. Could probably get rid of every other here. Just like that. And this one can be completely removed for the most part. You love the train? Thank you. Thank you. I spent so much time on it. Like, we're talking like 8 hours on this thing. I don't know if you can tell or not, but... this, and then like this. Oh no, oh, I actually needed those. We'll go like that. There we go. There's too much here. Oh, no, way too much right here. And then honestly a little too much right here, so we can remove this. And that one's kind of important. We'll remove this. What hotkey lets you dissolve edges? I just press X and then dissolve edges. It's just in the delete menu. We'll go here, 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 here. Oh. There. Oh, I was dragging them. I just press F6 and that selects the whole edge loop, and then you can just quickly remove all of them. So I'll press C. And the pressing C will make a little circle, and then you can just drag select. Just like that. Oh my gosh, these have so much unnecessary vertices. If I'm honest, I'm really not looking forward to texturing this thing. I'm so tired. There we go. Okay, you know what? That'll be good. What? What happened here? Oh my gosh. What happened? How did this happen? No, it did it on this side too. Annoying. Gotta redo this mesh. There we go. Yeah, close enough. Boom. 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 There we go. Nice. There we go, there we go. Yeah. Alright, you know what, this looks fine, this looks good. We're already spending 45 minutes on this. We're already way over. So, let's just start texturing this guy. Oh, I actually didn't mean to remove the mirror modifier. Okay, well, let's fix that. We're gonna, like, Thanos snap half of this. There we go. And then okay, good. We're gonna mirror modifier. Awesome! Texture work, yes, yes. Who's late? This guy! Welcome. So, I'm so over texturing. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. This is where we're gonna make it shine. It's really gonna shine at this part. So, let me create a texture. And, you know, normally if I were feeling great, I would make it a 4K texture, but honestly, I'm gonna go with a 2K. It's fine, it'll look fine. There we go. I would just procedurally... Oh, do it procedurally and bake it? Oh, fair, fair. I haven't really done procedural stuff in a bit. I usually just tend to texture paint it. Yeah, yeah, because Unity, every single, what's it called? Material slot you have is an extra draw pass, which can get exponentially bad. So, it's really important in Unity that you texture everything. Okay, yeah, we'll just, we'll just do this. The gap is pretty big, but it'll be fine. We'll scoot this down, adjust UVs. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, what we do is start texturing this thing. So, let's kind of separate it out into pieces that I can use. So, we'll have, like, the base here, and then all of our different, like, boobahs. Okay, there we go. What color should we make this trade? Red. That's not even a question, sorry. That wasn't a question. Obviously, we're gonna make it red. It has to be red. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and this is a technique that I like learned a while ago, but I never used until recently. But like, I'll get my red here, and we'll do a base coat, kind of like with real paint. Oh, no, we're fine, we're fine. I actually want this one. Ah, no. We'll make a nice shiny red. And red and green, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Perfect. Then, what we do is watch the magic. So, let me save this as here. Make sure it doesn't pack itself, which it does. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to give it some ambient occlusion, and then we're going to give it a bump map, just like that. And yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go here and we'll create a new texture, and I will pull this up from my database. So drive data text, oh, not Steam, textures, and we're gonna go with a plastic texture. Which one? Let's go with this one. So you can see in the preview here, this gives us a texture, which kind of looks bad, but if we set this to, I think, tiled, we can give it some depth. So what I'll do is I'll kind of add a secondary coat, and I'll just paint over it like this. And it does look very intense just because I have my bump map really high. But as we paint on this, it starts to look nice. Just like that. The Frostfall Express. Ooh, I love that name. We'll do that. Then we're gonna give this bottom part a black coat, like this, but I want to multiply it. Well, no, we'll go like this, because I want it to have that plasticky texture. There we go. Go like that. go. We'll give this the black side, the black coat. Here we go. And then I probably do need to sharpen the edge out. Just like this. And so we'll give it a little bit of a sharper, but I kind of like the rough or the imperfect look to it. All right, there we go. So from here, we can add a little bit of grunge to it. So what I'll do is I'll give it kind of like a brown color. We'll make this really transparent. Then I'll, oh, that's not what I want. We're gonna go with mix. That's not what I want either. We're gonna use the texture mask actually with that same picture. Here we go. Kind of just give it a little bit of a, you know, it's not perfectly clean. There we go. And let's adjust kind of our properties a tiny bit to make them look a little bit good. Yeah, it is very time consuming for sure. Ooh, watch this. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this piece gold. Which that's fine. Make it gold, and I'll use actually a gold texture instead of just a yellow. So let me move this guy all the way up so it's out of the way. And then we open a gold texture, which I have already on hand. Textures, no, that's for Venge. When I saw you were live, you thought you were missing a Venge live stream like Stompy? Yeah, exactly. Stompy is not here, despite Stompy saying that Stompy wanted a live stream. Alright, where's my gold? It's under metal. Which, is gold a metal? I don't know. Whatever. There we go. You probably will recognize this texture because I use it in Venge all the time. But we'll paint on it like this. Here we go. And we'll put that in place. And, oh wait, we were going to give it an eye, huh? So, let me do that real quick. What? Oh, right. We'll go like this. We'll just paint the rough shape of it. And then I'll move this guy out of the way, and I'll paint a little bit more. Just like that. Perfect. And then we'll give it an eyeball. Like that. Not the best eye in the world, but you know what? Oh well. It's fine. So, then to add a little bit of detail to this base, what I'm going to do is we're going to grab this. We're going to shrink it down a tiny bit. We're going to push it inwards. And we're going to push it outwards. And make sure that's clipping. Just like so. Oh, there we go. Okay, and delete. Perfect. All right, and then we'll just have this use that same gold texture. You know, that looks fine. That looks great. When our Act 2 live's continuing, that'll be next year. So 2026 is when we'll start that again. All right, then for the house, what color should the house be? Or not the house, the whatever this thing is called. Let me look at my trade model. Oh. See, my trade model has this part black and then this part red. Did I mess it up? I guess we're just gonna have to keep this part black then. Cute but scary in a good way? Okay, perfect. Alright, well, let me grab this and we'll go here. And I guess we'll just give this... Ooh, we should give this a house color. That doesn't make any sense. We should give it a wood color. That's what I meant to say, not a house color. Let me go and find my wood. Wood. Which wood? This wood looks good. And we'll give it like a kind of greenish wood color. Maybe like this. Yeah. There we go. I feel like that looks good. And then we gotta paint the roof. So let's do that right now. We'll go get that black. And, oh, it needed to be, wait, what? What? I have it at 100%. Multiply. Oh, maybe we don't do that then. Just like so. Boom. It's totally okay if this is like not a great model because like comparatively the other minion models are pretty bad. So that's how I'm gonna justify it. Okay, we'll just do this. And we'll go like this. No. The shade smooth is killing me. Like that. No, but then it's ruining down there. Okay, it's fine. You know what? It's okay. We'll just smear it. It'll look great. There we go. Down there. Okay, this looks bad. This looks really bad. Let's be honest with ourselves and say this looks bad. But it's fine. I don't think it's unsalvageable. We'll give it like some gold trim, you know? That's what it's missing. And like that. Yeah, my infamous smear tool. Blender needs a better blur tool. That would be really nice if they added one, because smearing is fine, but it's not the best. Okay, then we'll make a little window. And we'll extrude this inwards just like that. Just like so. Perfect. Boom! It's beautiful! This is the best trade model you've ever seen. Huh? Right, guys? Right, guys? Maybe add some texture to the eye? Yeah, I agree. And we'll make the window... Oh, wait, we can just paint the window, right? Alright, let's just black out this window. Try not to paint onto the gold. Which I did a little bit, okay. We'll just add a little bit more around the edges. The window should be emissive. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Okay, did that cover it fully? Perfect. It's beautiful. You've never seen a better train model in your life. Alright, it's actually priorities because this barely appears in the game and I have such a small deadline that I'm just choosing not to put as much effort into this. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, I have a fun idea. Watch this. Here we go. Just like that. Boom! It got eyelashes. It's Lucy's fault why it looks this way. Exactly. Alright, now let's add these little bits onto it. Oh my gosh. Lucy made this, exactly. You guys have the right idea, exactly. Oh, see, these parts are made out of gold on my train, but that won't look very good. So I guess we're just gonna have to make them out of black. But you know, we're gonna do better black. We're not gonna do this flat black. Let me grab a metal texture. This one will look good. All right, we're just gonna coat this thing in black. We'll go with mix. And it's not showing up. Oh, it is, but you just can't tell. Well, that's encouraging. We'll make it metal. You literally cannot tell. That's so annoying. Okay, there we go. This is supposed to be a scary game. It's not really. It's not really a scary game. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I don't know why my grid turned on. And then watch. Ready? Quality, guys. Quality work right here. Ready? I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna scale it out just like so. And we're gonna make this gold. See? It's all coming together. Like, it looked fine before I started texturing it, and now it just looks bad. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it next year. Okay, I'll add a little orange, or not orange, gold thing on it. Don't know what it does, but it makes it look better. Boom. Boom! See? Okay, honestly, I feel like this isn't that bad. Here, we'll flatten this. Right? I feel like this doesn't look that bad. Yeah, no, okay, you know what? You guys aren't changing my mind. I think this looks great. I think this looks wonderful. This looks perfect. This is the best trade model that has ever happened. Okay, now we're gonna make the little... Is it like a tooth thing? I don't know. The little front part. You know what I'm talking about. So, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this thing. So what I'm gonna do... It looks passable! Alright, we're gonna paint... Yeah, it's honestly not even that bad. See? We're gonna erase alpha. That's funny. Alright, ready? Watch this. Let's see. Ooh. We are erasing the alpha out of this thing. We're gonna do circle or sphere fallout. No, I'm not gonna do my squiggly lines. I'm gonna use this line. We're gonna go boop. 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 Oh my gosh, I messed that up. How did I mess that up? Boop. 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 It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. See, it looks good. It looks good. There we go. We're good. We're good. Okay. And then for the wheels, how am I gonna do these wheels? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to... We're gonna get rid of these ones. Oh my gosh, Stompy is finally here after, like, halfway through the live stream. Alright, we're gonna watch this. Ready? This has been my solution to everything. Ready? We're gonna extrude it a tiny bit, flatten it, and... Ready? Big reveal. Put some gold on it. If I can delete this mesh right. There we go. Ready? Boom! Beautiful. Beautiful! You'll leak nightmare mode? Well, I planned on showing nightmare mode anyway. Your leak is ineffective. Since when do square wheels exist? They're not square, they're round. They're round wheels. Okay. We'll rotate this like that. Rotate this like that. Boom! See? That looks good. That looks good. Okay. And you know what? We will. I feel a change of heart. We will be quality driven this time. So let me put these wheels in the center. Like so. Alright, we'll bring Choo Choo down. Come down here. Alright, there we go. And we'll make these wheels bigger. And we'll put them underneath the train. Just like that. Okay, now they're a little too big. See? And then we'll make every wheel its own wheel, I guess. Ah! Okay, no, this is a wheel. How late is it for me? It is currently 1 p.m. So not super late. Like this. Perfect. We'll separate that a little bit more. And then I have to add like the, you know, that one part that it has. What? Oh, right, yeah. Like the little gold thing that goes across the entire thing, and it's like, it's the chugga chugga part. You know what I'm talking about? I have to add that. Just like so. And I honestly should paint this a different one, because we're running out of texture space on that gold. So let me pull up that gold here. Mix and texture it like crazy. Beautiful. Alright, we'll shade smooth that and put it on here. This definitely isn't just a gold bar. Right? There we go. That looks fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then it'll go like this with the thing. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Okay. Ooh, rewind and forward. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Okay, we're gonna call this the wheel bar thing. And then we have all of our wheels. And we'll parent these to the train. And we'll parent this to the train. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I feel like this is good. Roughness will make it good. Let's try changing roughness. We can make it more metallic-y. I would go through the process of, you know, like doing a specular map, but or a roughness map, but I really could not care less. I know. It's embarrassing, but... Oh, no, I'm erasing my alpha! Whatever. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna leave it untextured. Beautiful. You know what? Beautiful. I really don't want to do this car. Do I have to do this car? I feel like I might be fine without it. No. I need to do this car. Guys, I'm so tired. I need a break from games for a tiny bit. Okay, would take 10 seconds. It would, but I want to do it. It's okay. Well, okay. You know what we're gonna do? Watch this. Ready? Check this out. This is mind-blowing technology called... I'm not doing this again. Ready? We'll delete the house. And we'll delete all of these little doodads. We'll delete these doodads, whatever they're called. We'll delete the eyeball. Oh, shoot. Well, we can't do that. It's fine. I'll just use the texture from this side. We'll just squeeze this down. Just like that. There we go. See? And then watch. We'll redo the spacing. You knew I would copy and paste. No one will know. No one will ever know. See? Boom. Done. See, that would have taken me like 18 hours if I would have... Oh no, what happened to the wheels? If I had done it from scratch. Alright, there we go. It does look good. Yeah, you can't even lie and say that it doesn't look good. Is it gonna win an award? No, it's not. But I'm not looking for awards. You know? That's not why I'm doing it. So that's so boom, there's my justification. Wheel. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I removed. Oh no, there's like this part. I don't want this part. Get rid of this part. Oh my, oh no! Look at how many vertices or edges there are down here. Oh no, get rid of that. We don't need that. Boom. Oh my gosh, no. There we go. Okay, we're good. Why is this red? Whatever, I don't care. It's a factory defect. That's what this is. It's a factory defect. That's what the red smudges down there are. It's detail, guys. It's storytelling. You would never understand because there we go. See, no, look, okay, look. Hear me out. These things are connected by magnets. Yeah, they're connected by magnets. And so that's how they work, right? Right, guys? Why is it black on the top? Ugh! No! Ugh! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's gotta move it over here. We're good. Why'd you have to point that out? Look, watch, look. See, here's the magnet device. See? See? There we go. Magnet device. We'll even make it gold so it stands out. Okay, there we go. See? Perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. Alright, now watch this, watch this. So, this is car 1. It's not lazy, it's working harder. Alright, watch. So, car 1. There's car 1. Ready? I'm gonna blow your guys' mind. Ready? Oh wait, it doesn't have the wheels. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. Ready? Car 2. See, you thought I wanted to do more than one car, but I'm doing 2. Oh. Check that out. Talk about quality. Do wheel. Copy to selected. Perfect. Alright. And then watch this, watch this, watch this. Alright, ready? Watch this, watch this. And you, as if that was even all. Watch this, ready? I'm about to blow your minds, ready? Check this out. We're gonna put it on its own area. And then ready? Oh, I don't want a line. It's spoiling it. No. Boo! Ugh, it looks actually kind of a gross color. Yeah, it's fine. We'll fix it later. Boom. Silver car. Yeah, I will add smoke particles, totally. Am I gonna rig the train so that the wheels spin? The wheels will spin, but I'm probably not gonna rig it because then it does like a skin mesh renderer, and I don't need to do that because that cost performance. But what I'll do is I'll just have it rotate each of these objects. Ready? Boom! Look! Silver car! Check that out. Okay. No, we're not doing a silver. No, we're gonna do a silver car. We're also gonna have a green car. So tired. Ready? A green car. Watch this, guys. Ready? Copy selected. The stupid little wheel thing. Ready? Green car. Right here, right here. Alright, let me give it its own texture space. Rotate it down like this. Okay, ready? Watch this. Green car! Okay. You know, I need to rearrange the cars. That's the problem. I need to rearrange the cars. What happened here? No! Why is it smudgy? Here we go. Why? Okay, there we go. Wait, what is this garbage hanging off the side of it? It's like a tumor. You see that? Look, what is this? I bet the other cars have it too because I just copied and pasted it. Ugh. What happened? Oh my gosh. Ew. I did not look close. I obviously did not look close enough at this car, because what in the world? Ugh. This is gross. This is gross. You know what? It's fine. I should have taken my meds. Okay, you know, it's fine. But now I, like, wasted all of this time on the green car. I have to do the same on the silver car, too. Okay. Let's go like this. See, boom. I have to fix this. Oh, what? It's silver on this one. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Does this one have the tumor thing still, too? No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright. Go like this. You guys knew that this live stream would be a mess as soon as I played the Halloween intro. Okay, ready, watch. So, we have all our cars, right? And then we're gonna make this car the last car. And we're gonna move these cars up like that. See? Boom! Done! It's perfect! It's perfect! It is beautiful, it's perfect. There's nothing... Oh my gosh, what in the world? It did not like that. Why? Oh. Yeah, I just played the Halloween intro. Because I didn't have time to make a Christmas intro, and I was too lazy to switch it to the normal intro, so I played the Halloween intro. Okay. Boom, it's done. It's perfect. You've never seen anything better in your life. The crowd goes wild. Okay. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Yeah, I have multi-user objects. I forgot about that. We gotta make the tracks. I can't believe I totally forgot about that. So. Oh gosh, I really want to do this. Okay. It's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Ready? We're gonna make the tracks. So, here's how you make tracks. Ready? This is a tutorial. So everyone open up Blender. And you create a mirror modifier. Like this. I'm gonna make sure it lines up with our wheels. See, look, I'm doing quality. See, it lines up with the wheels. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Train wheels aren't like car wheels. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. No, they go inside. Oh my gosh. Look, see, they go they're like this. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Okay, it's fine. Alright, ready? So we line up the wheels like this. Then what we do is we extrude them up like that. Right? And boom, we're done. Let's make the tracks PNGs. No! I would. Actually. No, I'm not gonna entertain that. That would be better for performance. It's fine, I don't care. Sorry, Stompy, I don't care. It would be super efficient and simple. Yeah, but I do also need the trails to be... I need the tracks to be a physical object. You'll see why in a second. Okay, so... we'll go like this, and we'll go like this. Ready? So here's what you do then. You go like this, and boom. How the track's gonna curve, I will show you. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so... we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna go like this. Boom! Have you ever seen anything more perfect in your life? The answer to that is no. Alright, then we're gonna use our array modifier. Which they have the new one. I don't know if I like the new one fully. It, like, is missing a lot of features that I use on the regular. See, but then it doesn't have... I need it to, like... we'll mark this right here, and then I just go right there, and then I'll delete right here. I'm glad that they kept the original one, though. How are the trucks? You're back? Welcome back. Welcome back to... I don't even know what this is at this point. Okay. Literally. Alright. What? Oh, sorry. Okay, we're good. Ready, watch. Then, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it the black texture. It's like this. Ready? We're gonna give it its own train texture, or its own track texture. Ready, guys? Ready? You all better buy like 10 copies of this game right now because of the effort I'm putting into this. Boom! It's shiny too! It's too bright. Okay. There we go. Boom! Ta-da! Boom! It's perfect. Show the park. I will! It's not a park, it's a mall, but I will. Okay, ta-da! Whew! I need to eat something. Okay, ready? So watch. So we have, ready? This is gonna be called, just use the Minecraft tracks. No, these are good. This is gonna be called straight tracks. Track. Then, ready, hold on to your socks, guys. Oh no, wait, hold on, sorry. I messed this up. We need it to be right on the edge. You'll see why in a second. There we go. It's too far gone. Alright, straight tracks, ready? Wait. Oh, no, we're fine. We're gonna deal with that later. So, straight track, right? Then, the next one is called curves track. Ready? Let me find the. No, where's the twist one? No. No. Okay. How can I curve it? Oh, I have an idea. Okay. Ready? Watch this. We're gonna grab half. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna scale it up so it matches. This like this. Ready? And then we're gonna apply a curve modifier. Yes, follow the curve. I want it to do. No, stop! I don't want it to do that. Ugh. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're back on track. Ready? Watch this. Ready? We're gonna curve it by 15. Oh. No! What? Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties. Hold on. Boom! Curves track. Boom! See? We're gonna make a. We're gonna make it bigger. Actually, we're gonna make it double the size so that it can curve more long, I guess. Wait, what? No, it's going in the wrong way. -1. There we go. Boom. Ready? Watch this. Ready? We'll stretch this out so it covers the entire track. Oh no, but then I messed up my angles. Okay, we're gonna do 45 degrees. No, we're gonna do 15 degrees. That's too much. 40. What's 45 divided by 2? 45 divided by 2. 22.5. 22.5. Perfect. See? Beautiful. Beautiful turn. Incredible turn. Did you just say something curved more long? I did just say that, yeah. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna make one more. So this is curve track 1. Then we're gonna make another one, and this one's gonna be called curve track 2. Ready? Watch this magic, guys. Ready? Uh-oh. 22.5. And then we pull it out. Oh, right, I forgot. That's not how math works. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stretch it out. No one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice at all. Right? No one's gonna notice. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, now we got some incredible track curves here. Oh my gosh, it's not long enough. Hold on one second. Alright, ready? We're gonna stretch it out. No. Stretch it out from here. Yeah. Stretch it out right there. Perfect. Why can't player cost subtracts? You will see in a second. So, now, what we're gonna do, you know, honestly, we need to make this one longer. We made the other ones bigger, so we gotta make this one longer. We'll just go with 2. Perfect. Now, here's where the magic comes in. This is going to be very confusing at first, but I promise you it is going to be worth it. So, we will go like this. Perfect. Yes. Actually, no, we can just do this. Awesome. Alright, we are done. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an empty. We're going to call this a train. And we're going to use my new exporter, train set. This is a prop. We don't have any animation on it. We go here. Car 1, Car 2, Car 3, curve track. Yeah, ooh, these aren't being exported. Train, straight track, curve track. Alright, all of this goes under the train set. Beautiful. And then we'll set train set, and boom. Export. Alright, let me save my train model. Alright, now what we do is we open up Unity, and we will see that our... Oh shoot. I just exported that to Venge. Whoops! I exported that to Venge. That's not... I'm gonna have to deal with that later. This needs to go to the Christmas game. So we go, she wants for Christmas is you, assets, yeah, just dump it in here. My Christmas game folder is so messy, I actually don't even want to show you. It's really bad. Alright, we're just gonna put that there. And export, perfect. So now if you open up the game, there we go, get loaded in. Props. We got the train! Choo-choo! Where is it? Train set. Oh my gosh, it's huge! No! It should be smaller. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. You think the next map will be a factory? Ooh, interesting guess. Okay. So, now we're gonna go to where we imported the train, and we gotta make the textures, so. Ooh, it's Nightmare Lib? Yeah. See, there's Nightmare Lib. She's rocking out with her headphones. Alright, I need to import the textures here. You guys want to see a teaser for, the new map? I'll show you one right now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to hide my screen for a second because it's absolutely gonna show it. Okay, ready? Ready for the teaser? Here is the teaser. You hear that sound? Ready? Ready? Here we go. Here's your teaser. It's a snippet of the new magazine. Feel free to speculate. Feel free to share your theories for this one. Love turns cold at... Oh shoot, I just leaked the map. Well, surprise! I did not think that through. Whatever, it's fine. It comes out in 2 days anyways. I'm just trying to show it. Whatever, whatever. Thank goodness I didn't include the picture. Whatever, it's fine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what it is. Keep it secret, don't tell anyone. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, but there... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Alright, let's look for the train model. Should I just show... Okay, when we get into the game, I'll show you what the map icon looks like. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll show you what the map icon looks like. Why not? It comes out in 2 days. It'll get you guys more excited for it, right? So... Let me... Sorry. I'm completely thrown off. Where is the train texture? Train... Is it sorted by... date? Did I just not save it properly? No, here it is. Okay, train minion. Alright, let's plop this guy in here. Where did it go? Do you guys like these beautiful pictures inside of the assets? This one. Or this one? There we go. You guys can look at that one while I look for the train. I literally don't know where I put it. Train. Where did it go? Where did it go? Alright, hold on. Let me search for this. Train. Here we go. Okay. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay. We're gonna go and make the train bump. And we'll just have Unity make that for me. I know Unity's probably not the best, but whatever. It's fine enough. Alright. and then we'll make the material for it. So we'll go materials, train minion. And train minion. Ooh, I gotta be careful though, because I'm gonna accidentally spoil some of the endings. I gotta be careful not to do that. Yeah, so I won't show it in the play menu. I'll just show it in, like, I'll just show you the picture. But you guys can't share it with anyone outside of the live stream now, because they didn't join the live stream, so they don't get to see the cool teasers. Okay. So here we go. It's fine enough. We'll see how this goes. So let me grab the car here and train. Beautiful. Perfect. What time are we at? Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and a half and we just barely got the model done? Okay. Okay, ready? You guys want to see the picture? I will show you. Here it is. Ready? This one, actually, I'm really happy with this one. Boom. This is the map icon for the brand new map. It is so cool. I love it so much. But yeah, there we are. Okay. Alright. Let's get working on this train minion. So, what we are going to do is we're going to need to make a prefab for this thing. I know, it's really beautiful. It's really, really pretty. So, we're going to make a prefab for this thing, and we're going to make a little AI for it, which should be super straightforward to do. So, what we're going to do is let's just fill out all this, and we're going to use the library as like a testing ground. It's calling you crazy. Yeah. My hope is that this will be very straightforward to do. So, first things first, we're going to do what I... Ooh, wait, no. We do need to do this in Blender. Okay. Alright, sidetrack. We're going to do this in Blender. Yeah, no, so, the hint was for the factory, but literally last minute, like, I'm talking like a day before I started production on the game, I scrapped it because I couldn't come up with enough good endings for it, and I thought the concept would be boring, and I came up with the idea for the park, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. This is such a better idea. So, I swapped it last minute. So the hint was towards a factory. My original plan was it was going to be a factory, but I changed it last minute in favor of this. And honestly, that was a really good decision because the factory would have just been really, really boring. All right, we're going to call this the track collider. It's like this. And the hint was technically a red herring. Yes, kind of on accident. Because, like, with the library, I thought about the library for a long time, and I, like, knew that I wanted to do a library, and I had a solid concept. But for the factory, I just kind of was like, yeah, I guess I'll do a factory. But I didn't have a solid concept for it. But I'm so glad, I changed it, because the park is so much cooler. We'll play a little bit of it, and you'll see how awesome it is. Alright, so then this is the track collider for... this. Oh no, I broke that. Let's go here, here. This is curve track collider 1. But don't share that with anyone outside of the live stream. It's a secret. We gotta keep it a secret, guys. Alright. And we'll go here, and I will... You're leaking the image? No! Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we got our colliders. So, this is curved track collider 2. So, basically what this is this is the thing that actually builds the track. There should be fireworks when the time runs out. Maybe. That could be kind of fun. Alright, here we go. So, for now, we'll keep these rendering. Oh, shoot, I messed that up. This needs to be parented to this. There we go. So this controls that. This controls that. Perfect. All right, export that. There we go. Awesome. So, woo, let's get started coding this thing. So, we're gonna give these guys some mesh colliders. This. And we're going to start. So, we're gonna have a train minion parent, and then the train minion is going to have an agent. So we'll go agent, navmesh agent, and we'll do navmesh extended. And we will create a brand, yeah, we'll create a brand new. Actually, we'll just use the elf. The elf will be fine. We'll just use the elf's navmesh. And we'll center this guy on the floor. So, just like so. And so the agent will control where the train is actually moving. And yeah. So, yeah, getting her crushed with a hydraulic press was like my only idea. That was the only idea I had for the factory. You guys want to see another screenshot from the thing that I'm really proud of? Check out the screenshot. I love the screenshot so much. It turned out so well. We have this one. Oh, I showed too much. Okay, you know what? I'm done with that. yeah. I really like Frostfall. Okay. I know I'm leaking everything. Okay, there is one thing though that I cannot leak. I genuinely cannot open this image. If I literally open this image, I'm gonna cancel them out. I cannot leak this. I've already leaked so much, which like valid, but let's see. There we go. Putting it in the Discord. The train that king. It's coming in 2 days. I know. Except king with no F. Yeah. Alright. Oh, because the train gives no Fs. That was the context I was missing. Alright, so okay. We're gonna go scripts. Really make sure I don't leak anything here because I cannot show you certain things. We're gonna go Amber minions. And we're gonna create a brand new script called Train Minion AI. Alright, we haven't coded in a while. So as far as I know, I can just inherit from Amber Minion AI. What are they called? Oh, AI. Sidekick? Girl. This is a stupid name. Okay, internally the minions are called sidekicks. I hate that name. Okay, well, inheriting from that gives us this. So, this is what we have. So we have when the minion activates, when Amber completes an action, when Amber updates her state, update every frame, and then when we die. So here's what we're going to do with that. So first things first, let's get a reference to our navmesh extended, and as our agent, we're going to get a reference to... We're going to need a few different references. So we're going to get a game object reference for track straight. No, we're going to do this a little bit more complicated. We're going to have system.serializable. We're going to get a track piece, game object, track template. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we can extend that later if we need to. So, serialized field, public list, track piece. Track pieces. Alright, wonderful. So, what we're gonna do is... How in the world are we gonna do this? So, first things first, we need to have a list of cars in our track, right? And we should have a public float car distance. So, how are we going to do this? for now, what we'll do is we'll say if agent... Let's work on the AI first. So we're going to work on the agent. So how is this thing going to work? When we walk forward, the first thing we're going to do... Well, let's give it a state. So we're going to have public enum state. We're going to have straight or intro, and then wander. And then let me set up some quick things for that. That state is state. And we need to get a reference to that. We'll put it here. Public state. And we'll set this dot state is equal to state, but only if they are not the same. State return. No, sorry, not return. If they are equal, then return. Then we're gonna call a method called on state change. This, and we'll call this right here on state change. Wonderful. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so when we're gonna first get a sample point. Oh, by the way, I'm so sorry about some of these classes being lower or like lower camel case. I am as grossed out as you are. Starting point and then end idle point. It's just because back then I didn't have good style guides. So now everything is like capital, like Trade Minion AI. So I'm sorry deeply about that. But what we're gonna do is when we activate, we're going to agent warp, which I'm sorry for that name too, but it's whatever. Starting point dot transform dot position, right? Then what we're going to do is on state change. Well, so we're gonna set state equal to wander, set state is equal to intro, and let me leave a comment for myself. Do this to force a state update on start. Wait, I actually have a better idea. What I can just do is do on state change. No, I'm not gonna do that actually. That's not good. There we go. So on state change, if state is now equal to intro, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do agent.set destination, and we're gonna tell it to walk to our end idle point. Yeah, I'm so sorry. They're horrendous. They're so bad, especially, yeah. I know. My code is actually really good for the most part. It's pretty good. You should see. We have to do a live stream where I show you guys Lucy's code. Holy crap! I ate with that. Also, let me show you this too because I'm actually really proud of this. The player got a massive overhaul. Check this out. My old player was like a 3,000 line code, 3,000 line file, a single class that just had like so much stuff. But now I have modules. So for example, like look at all these different modules here. We can go to like the movement module, which is the most complicated one, and it has like all of this. Yeah, so the update will come out with a new player controller. It's super nice. And so the movement module, I have like a jumping. I don't have a jumping module. That shouldn't be there. I have like a crouching module, and it's all separated. It is so nice. And then on top of that, since you guys know the park, I can tell you this. What I can also do is, for example, All She Wants for Christmas Is You, player skating module. And this controls skating. So I can just easily inject new components into it. It's so nice. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. Yeah. Oh, you have no idea. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see the old player controller model? I'll show you. Like, everyone... Okay, you know what? Everyone make fun of me for this because this is genuinely horrible. This is my old player controller model. I'll show you. I'm showing you this as an example of what not to do because this controller was made during glitch days, and then I just progressively added more and more, just endlessly. And yeah, here it is now. Right? This thing did so much. It did everything. It handled absolutely everything. It is so bad. And look, like, we got, like, lower camel case. We got, snake case up here, which I hate snake case, by the way. You know why I did snake case? Because I couldn't find the method in the method list. So I did snake case so that I could see it. more often because I was doing cutscene stuff. Yeah, it was bad. And the reason that I didn't fix it earlier is just because, like, it's just because the player controller is so deeply ingrained with Venge that it's going to take a lot of work to fix it. But I'm going to have to. So I'm going to do that for Act 2. Yeah. Yeah. It did too much. It did too much. And let me show you another one, actually. This is the old Lucy controller. Yeah, no, Venge is rough under the hood. It has a lot of stuff that needs to be cleaned out. Like, I have like 5 different Lucy AIs in here because Lucy controller, maybe? Is it Lucy master controller? Is that what it was? No. Lucy actor. That's what it was. Let me go to Lucy actor. Yeah, check this out. This is old Lucy's AI. And you wonder why it barely worked. Like, why is all that stuff commented out? Look, I was like doing everything like in the same spot. Oh my gosh, it's hideous. Look at that. You guys want to see the new AI? Sorry, this is totally off topic, but I think it's fun. So my new one is called Lucy Act 2 Lucy Actor. Check this out. This is the new one. Ready? Boom. That's it. That's it. That's literally it. Because, like, her movement is done in this movement module. So if we go into the movement module here, which is this one right here, this is where all the movement code is. And it's, you know, pretty good. It's all laid out nice and easily. Anyway. So yeah. I've learned a lot. I've learned so much. Because you have to realize, when I started working on Venge, I was literally in high school. I had never coded professionally. And now I have had almost 2 years at a big tech company. And I've graduated college, and I've coded so many things. So I'm really, really good now. Anyway, sorry. That is completely off point. So what we're going to do is, when we're going to go to the idle point, and then what we're going to do is, how can we make this work? Sorry, I shouldn't tap on my microphone. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So, as we update, if state is equal to wander, like, watch, here's the thing that I used to do. I used to just go like, okay, wander code right in here. Now what I do is void update AI wander. Just like this, see? Nice and clean. Just like that, boom. So now inside of here, we put all of our update stuff. So, what we're gonna do is, if we're gonna grab a reference to a sample point, so we're gonna go current destination, and we're gonna go up, or we're gonna go void set destination sample point current destination is equal to sample point, and then agent.set destination sample point transform definition. Great. So we'll have a singular control for this, and we'll go like this. So, what we're going to do is say, if at any point, we don't even care if we're wandering or not, if agent.agent.is, or agent.is at destination, and then we also need to keep track of the time. So we do state time, just like that. When we activate it, we got, or actually we'll do that in the state itself. Set to 0, and then every frame we will increment it by delta time. So this just keeps track of how many seconds are in each state. So if we are currently at the destination and it's been more, oh no, we actually need a different timer for this. We need float move current destination time. I think that's a good enough name. And this timer, we will also, I can't type. We will also change on a per state basis, but then we will also, we'll just basically do something. So, time. So basically what we're saying is, if the agent has arrived at the point and it has been longer than 1 second of walking, and the reason I do that is because sometimes in Unity it'll say it's done even though it never started, so I just have to give it a little bit of buffer. Then what we will do is we will call on arrive at destination, like this, and we'll just do that. So, on arrive at destination. Perfect. We can get rid of those. I like that better. Then, when we arrive at destination, if state is equal to intro, then set state is equal set state to wander. And then at the same time, we also want to, well, let's set this first. We're going to do current destination is equal to null. And so by setting current destination equal to null, what that is going to do is the next frame is going to say, we'll do it inside of our wander code, because this should never happen. Well, could it? This should never happen inside of the intro, and I don't want this to happen during the intro. If current destination is equal to null inside of our wander, this means that we need to choose a new destination. So we're going to go sample point, choose new destination. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Okay, never mind. I do not want a sample point. I just want a regular point. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I fumbled that so bad. We just want a regular point. And the reason for that is because I can't guarantee that we'll have all of these sample points. So we'll have current destination, and then we'll have a boolean current destination done. This. Yeah. So when we arrive, we'll set current destination done to true. And then when we'll set this to current destination done is equal to false. Okay. So dot transform that position. So what this will do is when we arrive, so first things first, it starts, and then we come and we update our, because we're going here, so we set the destination to be the end idle point, and this is where the train just walks in a straight line until it reaches a certain point. And then from there, what we're going to do is we are going to, this right here will get called, which means that we've arrived on our destination, which will set the state into wander. And then once it's in wandering, it'll realize that this is empty, and then it'll choose a new state. So, choose new position. So if it's null, we'll just have it choose a new position. Just like that. So to choose a new position, what we're going to do is, let's get a reference to a few different angles. So we're going to say public vector forward, public, no, we'll be fine. So what we need to do is we need to say, we're going to grab a first car is equal to cars.first. And then we're going to say first car forward is equal to first car. Which way are we going to be facing? Let me check. So what my plan is as we're walking. Oh, right, the train itself. So as we're walking, okay, it looks like it's x positive, so that should be dot right. Transform dot right. Right? Is that correct? Yes, okay. So what we're gonna do is when the train is moving, it'll shoot a ray if physics dot cast ray. Oh, I need a layer mask for this. Public layer mask. Ray. Direction ray mask. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot a ray. Raycast. We're gonna shoot it from the first car. Transform position, and then we're going to shoot it in the first car forward direction. Out. Raycast hit. Max distance. We'll check about 5, and then we'll use the mask. Where is it? Layer mask. That's not what I said. What is it called? I always do this. I always forget. Direction ray mask. So, basically what this does is the train will move forward, and then it'll stop, and then it'll shoot a ray forward. And once it hits, it'll see if it hits something. And if it does hit something, we'll go even shorter, to be honest. No, we'll be fine. If it does hit something, then it'll decide to change course. If it doesn't hit something, then what we're going to do is we're going to say vector3 next position is equal to first car dot transform dot position plus first car transform, and we'll tell it to maybe go. I shouldn't hard code this, but we'll hard code it for now. We're gonna give it the next position up here, and then we're going to. We need to cast this down, so let me make a function for that. Vector cast position to nav mesh surface. This will just make sure that we're on a valid nav mesh, so we'll do. Let me see if I can remember this. I don't remember to do this with cat. Nav mesh surf. I need to import the AI module using Unity engine.ai, and then you're crazy to mess with vectors. I love vectors so much. They're so awesome. Nav mesh surf. What is it called? Is it just nav mesh? Sample position. Okay, I guess it is. We want to go to our pose. Out nav mesh hit. Max distance. We're gonna be pretty generous and say 10 and -1. Okay. So what this will do is this will say as soon as it chooses a position, it will. Let me show you in a second. What we want to do. Hit that point. Basically, so for Unity nav meshes, we have something that looks like where are these? This thing. See this blue thing that's kind of everywhere? This represents where an AI can walk, right? So if it's blue, that means it can walk there. The problem is, let's say that we wanted them to walk. I don't know, where's a good spot? Let's say we wanted them to walk on, like, right here. Right in this spot right here. This is a valid spot, but the problem is the agent could never reach it, right? So sometimes this happens if I want them to walk, like, right here, but the spot that they're trying to walk towards is hovering slightly over the nav mesh. So what this code does is it'll kind of snap it onto the closest blue point. So it'll guarantee, assuming the hit makes it, that the point is on the nav mesh and the agent can reach it. So what we're gonna do is just this. So this just makes sure that our train can actually hit it. And then we're gonna go set destination next position. Boom. And then I need to reset the train time. So destination time is equal to 0. Boom. So what this is gonna do, let's test it out actually real quick. What we can expect it to do is we should, oh wait, no. Sorry, hold on. We shouldn't use the first car, we should use the agent itself. Where did I do the car part? Here we go. We're just gonna use the agent. So agent.transform.right, because we shouldn't rely on the model, we should just only rely on the train itself. So we'll go here, and we'll let this compile, and we'll go to our train minion. We'll give it the train minion AI. Oh. Hold on. Are we close to finishing it? Yeah, I think so. I gotta add the train type. 1 second. So we have red elf, drone elf, and this is train. I don't have any of these sounds, but that should be fine. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, okay, no, we're good. Sorry, I was so confused. We have train, sword, death. Okay, now we need to add in its agent right here. State intro, that's fine. Track pieces we can leave empty. Cars we can leave empty. Starting point is going to be this spawn start point, and then the middle point will be entrance end. Perfect. And then we want it to cast on default world, and that should be good, right? Let's see, make sure. Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. So they're gonna show up and normalize you. Yeah. All right. Oh, right. They're not gonna work immediately because they're not activated. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a hacky approach. We're gonna get it to activate itself. So on private void start, we're gonna just call activate on itself. All right, perfect. So let's test this out. I'm gonna mute it Just because I don't really want to hear the nightmare stuff. Alright, let's see. Here comes the train. Okay. And nothing happened! Oh no, why? Ah, never left the intro state. Okay, well that's a problem. Let me see why that is. Well, this never got marked as true. Even though we've clearly done that. Is there any exceptions here? Nope, okay. Interesting, interesting. So this must be wrong, actually. This is what I would have to guess. I think it's this. Are we good now? Nope. Okay. So why in the world did it not say it was done? We saw that it arrived at its destination. Hold on a second. Oh, that's my bad, that's my bad. Remember when I did the hacky approach to get it to start? Yeah, I also have to do the hacky approach to get it to update. So, that's not a bug in our code. I just forgot to update the AI. Alright, there we go. Boom. Alright, let's try this again. You know what we're gonna do? To make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna grab this train and we're just gonna copy and paste it on top of our agent. So, we should be able to see it now. Where is it? Yeah, we're just gonna put it right here. I want to get rid of this UI overlay. Okay. Alright, let's see how this works. So. Here comes our train. It reaches the spot. It says path complete. And it's set to wander. But it's not wandering. Why? Why is it not wandering? Has it chosen a new destination? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, let's see. I think what probably happened is it hit something. So we'll do debug. Because remember, we're not handling that yet. Hit dot collider. Not much. We're just debugging. Let's also debug this ray too. Debug draw ray. Make that transform position. First car forward. Times 5. Color dot, I don't know, red. We'll make it last for a second. Alright, so this will draw us a little line of where it went, and then it'll tell us if it hit anything. Alright, let's try this again. So. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit your microphone. Alright, interesting, so nothing happened. Why? Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, guys. I'm stupid. Sorry, one second. Okay, we're good now. We're good. We're good. We're good. Sorry, that was my bad. I accidentally messed something up in the code. It was like a typo. All right, here we go. So we come over here. We arrive. Perfect. Oh, look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, wonderful. And then it doesn't do anything. Look at that. This is perfect. See, look at it go. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. It's like going in a little circle. I don't want it to go in a circle, but it's going in a circle regardless, so that's fine. Okay. So see... Okay, it is a little wrong though. It needs to be, instead of right, it needs to be forward. Alright, let's try this again. So we should just see the train continue to walk until it's about to hit a wall and then stop. So let's see. Here it comes. Choo-choo. Continues, 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 continues. Oh my gosh, it's going under there. That's fine. Continues, continues. Stop. Perfect. Yes! Wonderful. Alright, so now what we're going to do is... The reason that we have it doing this is because if it's going to hit a wall, it can't place another straight track. It has to do a turn. So to resolve this, what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's first simplify this a tiny bit. We're going to go... Boolean try position. That looks great. Trust me, it'll look good. So try position, we're gonna go with a direction, like so, and we're gonna wrap all of this inside of its own loop. There it is. So return false and return true. So here's how this code is gonna work. If the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to go in first car forward, right? Like this. So if we can go forward, then we're good, right? Now, if we can't go forward, then what will happen is we're going to cast a ray in at a 22.5 degree angle, right? So let's define this up here. We're gonna go public float angle reach rotate angle ray rotate angle 22.5. Okay. So what we're gonna do, this is where it gets kind of math heavy. So if we can't go forward, then we're gonna need to get a new direction. So we're going to new direction is equal to, what is the function for this? Quaternion dot angle axis. What does this do? Creates a rotation. Rotates the angle. I just want angle. No. What is the math function called? From to rotation. That's not right. To rotation. What is it called? It might just be angle axis. Okay. No, what am I thinking of? Oh, you know what? It might be in vector 3 dot from to rotation. Rotate towards. No, what am I thinking? Okay, so basically what we need to do is we have a forward and we have an up. We need to rotate it by 15 degrees. What is the math function I'm thinking of? I swear it's in the quaternion one. Creates a rotation which rotates angle degrees around an axis. See, this is right. Yeah, this is right. So we're gonna do, let's say we'll start with 22.5. I'm gonna hardcode this for now. And we want a vector 3 dot up. So this will create a rotation for us, but we need a direction. Oh! It's quaternion from... No. Is it vector 3 dot from... No. What is it called? I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name. Hold on, I'm gonna have to Google this. Okay. Rotate direction unity based on angle. What is it called? Oh, right. I forgot. We just multiply this by agent. I can't spell it right. Agent.transform forward. Like that. Boom. So this is our new direction. So then what we're going to do is we're going to try this brand new direction. We're going to see if that works. So let me add a little debug here. And we're going to make it only appear for a second. Otherwise, final issue, we'll just have its set destination to be the opposite of forward. So it's a little bit of cheating, but it'll be fine. All right, let's see how this works. So what we should see is as it goes straight, once it hits something, it'll try to cast another ray at a 22.5 degree angle of that. So let's see if that works. Let's fly over to our train. You know what I'm also going to do? Let me pause it real quick. I'm going to rotate our train model so that it actually lines up with what we are seeing. I hate that Unity does this. It's a really bad bug. We're going to rotate like you. Okay. -90. Perfect. Alright, so the train drives forward, drives forward, drives forward. Perfect. It goes right through all of that. And let's see. Okay. Well, I didn't see an angle there that I wanted to. Let's go frame by frame and see. Alright, so it draws right here. This is 805. Alright, let's see what happens. So we're going frame by frame. Did it draw another angle? Oh shoot, it went right through that door. It was like, bye. Alright, well that's gonna work. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna add a test object here. Kind of make this test a little bit easier. We're gonna add a big little square. Just like this. How's the placing of the tracks gonna look? Oh, it'll be really cool. I'll show you in a second. Well, once we get there. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, Unity. There we go. Alright, so walks, walks. It didn't cast another ray. Why? Wait, what? It's went right through it. Can't do that. That's cheating. What? Huh? What? 1 second. Why did it do that? That's weird. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna... Oh, that's the wrong window. Well, this should actually be this. And... It's not calculating the new direction, right? So what we're gonna do is actually we're just gonna comment that line out and we're gonna have it do its thing right here. So we'll be able to see what the issue is, hopefully. I don't understand how it just walked right through this mesh. Oh. See, if you notice that, the ray it's casting is not good. It's not casting at an angle, it's just casting it straight. What? I thought we got that right. Huh. Why? I don't understand. How did this not work? Alright, hold on. Let's try it again. Rotate direction based on angle. Let's see if there's maybe a better answer. Angle axis, is that what I used? Yeah, angle axis. My rotation axis is up. Yes. Starting direction. I don't understand. This should be right. What? I am so confused. I hate doing all this, like, math. Basically, the math is wrong. It's not giving us the right answer for some reason, but I don't understand it. New direction. Let's try this. Maybe this will give us a better thing. Huh? Wait a second. I'm legitimately so confused. How in the world is it getting these? It's wrong. How in the world? Hold on. Let me see. Let's try debug draw ray on new direction. Oh my gosh. Guys. I'm stupid. You wanna know the answer? So, I calculate the new direction, and then I try to give it a new direction, and then I don't even use it. I don't even use the direction. My gosh. Alright, there we go. This will work now. I'm sorry, that was so stupid. Alright. Let's see. Public int rotation ray rotate attempts is 2. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was such a stupid issue. Alright. And I is equal to 0. I is smaller than this. Plus. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna calculate a new direction for each way. So we're gonna go here times I plus 1. Alright, and then if that doesn't work, we're gonna try the other way. So we're gonna look both ways. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Does that make sense? So sweet, and then otherwise we'll go backwards. Alright, awesome. This should work. Fingers crossed, guys. That should work. Hopefully we should see. It's still about Act 2. Yeah, I didn't even bother changing it. Alright. We should see the train properly navigate around its environment. Hi, Junie. Junie is here. Alright, let's see. Where did the train go? Okay, let's see. Come on. What is it gonna do? Okay, it ended up going backwards, which I think was a fair assessment. I don't understand why it's not. Oh. Hey, it turned. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what in the world it's doing. Maybe we don't have it as a nav mesh. Because I don't want it to avoid obstacles like that. I want it to drive in a straight line. Like, because it's on tracks. So, maybe we don't do a nav mesh. Alright. Well, let's try that. Let's get rid of this nav mesh here. We'll just do transform.position is equal to this, and we're just gonna have it be a nav mesh. So yeah, actually, yeah, this makes sense. Junie, you gotta be careful with those claws. My kitty, you guys know that I have a cat, right? She's trying to get at me, but she doesn't know how to use her claws, so her claws hurt. Yeah. You gotta unhook your claw from my chair. She doesn't know how to, she knows how to push her claws out, but she doesn't know how to take them back in. And so she'll get them like stuck everywhere and then she can't rip them out. I think she wants to go outside though, so let me let her out.
You wanna go outside?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I have a cat. I have a dog. I have a puppy and a kitty. Alright. So what we're gonna do is watch this. Ready? Load travel time. And then we're gonna have a OG lerp position. I got her like a few months ago. We're gonna do. I guess we can just use this current destination actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say transform.position is equal to vector3.lerp between transform or between OG lerp position and destination. Current destination artist stop map lamp current destination time from 0 to 3, 0 to 1. Okay. And then we'll say if this is greater than 3, then we'll say it's done. All right. Ooh, there's a lot of messy stuff here. So 1 second. Let me just kind of clean all this out. All right. Get rid of that. Perfect. Okay. So, we gotta say OG position is equal to transform that position. Her name is Junie. Junie or Juniper? Alright. Let's hope this works. So, I got rid of the agent because I don't think we'll actually need that. And so, what we'll have it do is quite literally just like this. Uh-oh. I'm messing everything up. Okay. We'll get rid of this, and we'll have the train minion with it going forward. Awesome. Alright, let's see how this looks. So here we go. Here comes the train minion. Okay. Driving pretty slow. Oh yeah, she and Atlas are really good friends. It took a bit, but they're pretty good friends now. Alright. Choo-choo. See, but now the problem is it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, actually, I think that'll work. So it drives straight. And then let's see what happens here. Okay. What in the world? What? That was really weird. Okay. Well, it did the turn thing, which is good. But that's not what we want. So I'm gonna go here, 1 second. I'm gonna go. Try. Okay. Why is Sonic driving the train? I don't even know. Alright, we're gonna make the train a little faster. And then maybe we'll give it a little bit of a longer space. This. Alright, let's try that. So, but I really want obstacles here. I don't know why it was like avoiding my obstacles like crazy. So let's put a cube here. And we'll put it right in the way. Which I would want it to drive around. So, train minion, make sure that, yeah, default. Okay, let's try this. So, it drives straight. Good. Straight, good. Curved, good. Ooh, wait, I see the problem. Because this can do a 90 degree. Yes, I see the problem. Okay, we're actually good. This should be 45. We're good. Okay, we're good. Alright, so let's see. So the train drives up. And it'll come up to here, and it should... Okay. Good. Good, yes! Good. Drive forward, okay. Forward, okay. Good. Good. Oh my gosh! Okay. That's a weird direction to go, okay. Huh. See, now it's just kind of stuck, bouncing between the two. Huh. Well, that's not what we want. I think there's something blocking it, like right here. Let's see. Is my theory right? No. Ah, I see the problem. It needs to rotate itself in the correct direction. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. So what we'll do is after it's done, we'll say next position, and then we want to do transform dot forward is equal to direction dot normalized. All right, let's try that. Yeah, until it started bouncing. Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's try this now. Alright, come on, train. Choo-choo. Here, we'll do like this. Okay, good. That's a good decision. Good. 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 Turn. Okay. Okay, it should have turned a little faster. Okay. Here we go. Don't know if I agree with that, but that's fine. I think it's ignoring the bookshelves because the bookshelves are on a different layer. Okay, good so far. Good so far. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. Good. Nice. Okay, I think the bookshelves are on a different layer, are they? They are. They're on no touching ground. Okay, well, let me add that to the layer thing real quick. Train minion. We will add no touching ground onto that. And then also, what are these tables on? The tables are on default, but the chairs are also on default. Okay. Alright, let's try that then. Ready? You gotta be patient, Stompy. You gotta be patient. Alright, where's our train? Choo-choo! There we go. Choo-choo! Okay, I would have preferred to go straight, but okay. Oh, that was not a good idea. I think I made it worse somehow. It's just leaving the map. No! No! Well, yeah, Stompy, we just got it working like 30 seconds ago. Alright, what I'm gonna do, which I think might help. No, I don't know if it will. It moonwalked and left, literally. Okay. What we're gonna do, actually, is we're gonna do 22 point... No, we're actually gonna decrease its size, because I think that's the problem. It's moving a little too fast. So, what we're gonna do... Yeah, I already explained it. We're gonna have track length. We're gonna go track length, and we're gonna multiply this by this by this. This should all be the same now. So I think the track length is 1. We're gonna give it 1. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ready? This should be way better because it can actually make a little bit. Okay, let's try 2. There we go. It'll be able to make smarter decisions. There we go. Choo-choo! Go. But it doesn't have a ton of look ahead, which is fine. See, like that, it kind of just... There we go. Okay. Okay. All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard the choo-choo train. Alright, turn. Okay, that's a good spot. I don't know why we're going underground, though. Oh! I feel my brain just grabbed it. Okay, Why is it so slow? Just because I have it slow right now so we can watch it. Okay. And this should turn pretty soon. Okay, it didn't. That's fine. Alright, so I see the thing. We need to give it a look ahead period. So we'll give it, we have track length, we have step to 2, and then we'll go public float, track, look ahead. We'll give it 1. So it can look 1 unit ahead of where it's about to go, which should help with its accuracy a little bit. So we'll go like this. How do you get rid of the tracks? You throw an item at the wall that it generates. So we'll go like that. Just like so. Perfect. So, how can we make this more accurate? Oh, I know what I want to do. We're gonna add float chance of fail. So, we're gonna give this one just a 40% chance of failing, and then we're gonna give these ones 0%. So what I want it to do is sometimes I just want it to fail. I just fully want it to fail for no reason. And so That's because that'll make the track kind of curvy more. So if I do random.range, or we're gonna say if chance of fail is greater than 0, and random.range from 0 to 100 is smaller than or equal to that. Yeah. So if this happens, we're just gonna fail right out. So this will sometimes make the train just kind of act like it was about to hit a wall when it really wasn't. And that's good actually, because I want it to kind of make circles. You know what I mean? So let's see how this goes. So, okay. It failed right there. Okay. Choo-choo! Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh my gosh. Wait. Nice. So far, this is good. Okay. I can get behind that move, sure. Okay. Probably should turn. Turn? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't animated the turns yet, so they're gonna be a little sharp. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I want to get a better view of this. Oh my gosh, it's working! This is giving me flashbacks to when we did the drone minions and they just kept flying out of the map. Oh, that was not a good idea. I don't know why that happened. Oh, look at how it does that! That's so good! Oh my gosh, that's so good. Look at this thing go! This is so cool! Choo-choo! Holy crap! This is working so well! Like, okay, that was a bad decision, but that's okay. That was a rough decision, that's gonna mess it up. Yeah, see, so what happened there is it completely just failed. So, okay, we need to fix that. So, when it fails, we just set the destination to, oh. Yeah, that's my bad. So, when it fails, what we need to do is we're going to do try new position, try position, and we're just going to literally do negative first part forward. Chance to fail, 0. Great. Alright, that should work. Sweet! Should we have it lay down tracks now? I think, Loki, we should. So, let's change the speed a little bit. So we're gonna go public float speed per unit. We want it to go about 1 unit per second. And so we're gonna go and we're gonna grab, well, okay. We're gonna have it go here times track length. No, divided by track length. And that should, no, times, right, yeah, times. And that should be how long it takes. Okay, perfect. I think I did the math wrong there, but we will find out. So we go 1 unit per second. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's have it start placing down some tracks, should we? So, to do that, what we're gonna have to do... Okay, I actually have barely any time left, but we'll be fine. So, let's set up a few different pieces here. So we have... We're gonna go train minion, we're gonna go... Oh, you know what? We're gonna create a train agent. Even though it's not a train agent, we're gonna put it like that. Just because it's really nice to have its own little agent that does its own little thing. Alright, we're gonna go here, and let me create a reference to that. Transform train agent. And instead of all the transformed oppositions, we're gonna do fix all transformed opposition with train agent opposition. Although we didn't do any rotations, we just did forward. Here. Boom. Okay. Oh, error. Why? to. Where's the error? Ah, here we go. Sweet. So, we have our little minion with the agent. All right, let's create the tracks. This is exciting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and grab this, and we're gonna grab the 3 different pieces of track, and we're gonna create a new parent called template tracks, like so. And I know that I did it a certain way, but we're actually gonna do it a different way this time. So here's our tracks. Just for the sake of working on this, we are going to remove these. We just have the tracks. We have curved, straight, perfect. So we're going to create a new script, and this is going to be called train minion AI track. Oh shoot! I messed that up. No. I put CS at the end. I don't need that. Oh wait, no. It actually fixed it for me. Okay, sweet. That was very nice of you. Okay, so this script right here lives on top of the tracks. And this is, I used this for Venge with the pipes, so I know this will work. Train, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Minion AI track. Okay, so what we're gonna do is every track needs to have a start and end direction. So let me bring it up over here. I think maybe once we get the tracks placed, then I'll probably have to go, because I gotta go hang out with my family. So we're gonna have a from angle and a to angle. This, and then gizmos, draw scene gizmos, gizmos dot draw ray from angle. That's gonna be, oh, we need a public from position to position. Gizmo, oh my gosh, do you remember that? That's a crazy reference. I totally forgot about that. From angle, we're gonna give this gizmos dot color is equal to color dot blue, right? And then we're gonna go here and do to position to angle, and we're gonna give it color dot red. Oh, it's a blue. All right, so here's how this train is going to work. These tracks all have these. Let's start with like the straight track, for example. Ooh, wait, shoot. This needs to be gizmos.local transform. Yeah, low key. I don't even know where its file was. Matrix is equal to transform.local world matrix. Perfect. All right. So here we are. So see these little lines that are shooting very, very far out? Basically what this does, actually, let me make these shorter just for demonstrational purposes. We're gonna go with 0.01, just like that. So I want them to be very short. So the way that we're gonna get these pieces to connect is every single track piece needs to define kind of its input socket and its output socket. So for example, oh, it's gonna be frustrating. It's super sensitive. Okay, so for the from position, we want this to be negative 0.8, and this lines up perfectly with the edge right there, and then the blue line tells where to go. So from here, that's lined up correctly, and then I imagine the to position is gonna be very similar, just right here. So boom, perfect. Now that was super easy because, you know, it's a super easy straight piece, but for the curved track, what we need to do then is we'll just paste the same thing, and from the from position, we actually want set to 0. You can see it's from there, but then for the to position, we actually need to increase it. So, ooh, it looks like it's actually pretty far. Oh, this is gonna cause me problems. Just wait. Oh my gosh, I know I'm gonna regret this. Whatever, it's fine. Here, and then we want to scoot it over a little bit. We want to scoot it right around there, right? Maybe 09, 095, 095. It might be good enough. Okay, there we go. And we can always adjust this later to make it look good. It's been so long, just a teeny bit. Yeah. And then, boom. So see, this tells it to connect it right here. And then the last one, this one should be really easy. We have the second curve track. And this is the same one as here. Let's copy this component and place it here. Just like so. This one has a little bit less, maybe right around there. And it goes a little longer. And then this one is just entirely that direction. Just like so. We'll line that up. I think that looks... could be a little better, but... There we go. 8, 7, 5. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, pretty rough, but it'll work. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is inside of our train minion, we're going to, instead of this track piece object, we're just gonna get rid of that. We're gonna call it track minion train minion AI track. All right, and then we're gonna give this a public int direction ID. So that's what we're gonna use to find it by. And then I'm gonna need a method here called we're gonna give it itself track. Place new instance of my type at endpoint. I'm gonna go end to direction. From position. Sorry. From direction. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new instance of itself. Train minion AI track is new track is equal to instantiate of game object. Component train minion AI track. Yeah. Perfect. We're gonna make sure that we set ourselves off. Yeah, no, trust me, long streams get pretty boring pretty fast, especially if I'm just coding. But, I don't know, it's been a while since I've streamed again, so, I figured why not. But most people have already left by now. But, oh well, you guys get to see the cool fun stuff. Maybe some people like it. Alright, so we want to here game object. Alright. And we're gonna hold on something real quick. Cool is template. And if is template. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show you the map in a little bit. Once I get the train spawning, then I'll show you guys the map. Well, I'll show you part of the map. New track dot is template is equal to false. Okay, perfect. So then what we need to do is we need to figure out the calculations for this. So, given a world position and a world direction, we need to align our position and our direction there. So what I think we can do is say new track dot transform dot position is equal to from position, and then new track dot transform dot forward is equal to from direction. So that'll line us up at least. And then we can do new track dot transform dot local position plus itself by from angle by from position. Maybe? We'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so now whenever we want to place a track, which we do with this choose new position, we will go and let's choosing a new position. This and we'll create a new track. So direction ID. Hold on, I gotta add this part. 0 I. Oh shoot, I messed that up now. What's up right here? I. And then this is going to be negative. We'll just say 0. So, now that we have placed a thing, what we need to do is we need to go train AI track, matching track. How's it still going? We're just chilling and having fun. Track pieces dot find track dot direction ID is equal to direction ID. And then matching track instance transform dot position transform dot forward. Let's see if that works. Yeah, the train. I mean, I kind of knew it would, but yeah. All right, let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. All right. All right, I gotta plug in all of our train pieces here. We got curved track 1, straight track here. We want to make sure that all of these guys have template turned through. The straight track is 0. This is going to be 1. This is going to be 2. And then we actually also need to make inverse versions of these. So it's going to be -1, and this one is going to be -2. Perfect. All right. Whew, I'm nervous. Final test, ready? Well, not final test. This is really good. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Well, it's laying down the right track pieces, but it's just not doing the right way. Yeah, it's more building ladders than rails. Okay, I think I know the problem. I think the problem is obviously right here. So what we need to do is new track transform rotation is equal to. We're gonna make sure this is facing up, and then we're gonna set forward. There. Who we want to set to right? Let's try this. It's technically working, like it's technically spawning them, you know? It just isn't placing them correctly. Okay, it's close. We'll go frame by frame on this.
But actually, I don't know if you've noticed.
See, okay, actually that was pretty close. Okay.
That I actually have, and I love her so much, and I really don't want anything getting to her. So I keep her locked up and hidden away so she can stay with me for the.
Okay, I see. Then we just need to rotate it like this. So what direction would that be? X. Okay, we can do that. So what we'll do then, this is super hacking. I'll eventually make this better, but transform the local Euler angles plus itself by new. This is not a good way to do it, but whatever. I'm just trying to get this working. I'll let you later. You love my game? Thank you so much. All right. Here we go. Hey. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's good progress. It's like mostly placing the right track. Let's see, let's follow it. It's a bit buggy, and it's not very good, but the groundwork is there. The groundwork is totally there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Ready? There's an error. Ugh, that's a good amount. You'll see in a second. So we just gotta get this working first. So what we're gonna do actually is instead of, we're gonna get public vector 3 position vector 3 direction. We're gonna get to go here, and we're gonna go return transform point to position, and we're gonna go transform point transform direction to okay. Then what we're gonna do is when we're deciding on its position, we're actually gonna place the track first. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have this set direction. We're also gonna ask for a direction. And then we'll have a new variable up here called vector3 og lerp direction. And direction normalized. Just like that. Then we'll say current destination position. And then we will say vector3 current destination direction. Ready? Watch this. This is where it's gonna get pretty cool, I think. So we're gonna have it set this and set the direction, and then we're gonna go og lerp. Yes, that's what I'm doing right now. It'll be rough, but it will be animated. So it's equal to direction. It's equal to train agent dot forward. Yeah, forward. I realized I completely spelled this wrong too. It's not position it. Wait, no. No, I guess I didn't spell it wrong. All right, we're gonna do agent dot forward. All right. So what this will do is then we say, go here, we do agent dot forward is equal to og lerp direction or direction. Yeah, okay. And then right here, when we're asking it for a brand new position, watch this. We're gonna go matching track. We're gonna train. You came back and yep, I'm still working on it. We're getting pretty close to a stopping point though. But it sounds fun. New track. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say new track dot. Oh wait, watch this. Ready? New track dot to get to. That's a horrible name for a variable. Whatever, I don't care right now. Position. We're gonna say position dot pose. Watch this. Hopefully this will work. I really hope this works. Position dot direction. All right, ready? Here we go. Let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh! Let's go! So look, it's following the track, but you might notice that it's not doing a great job. And the reason for that is that the calculations of where to walk and the calculations of where to place the tracks are not in sync. So that's why it is making weird decisions sometimes. But you can see, for the most part, these tracks line up pretty well. It's not perfect, obviously, but yeah. So off screen, what I'm gonna do, because it's getting kind of long. But off screen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the math lined up, get it all working, and boom, check that out. That is super cool. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that part. I definitely have to go because it's getting super late, but I did promise you guys that I would give you a Frostfall t-shirt, so I'm going to flip over to a brain rot screen. You guys do brain rot, and I will be back with some teasers. Here we are. Are you ready? I'm gonna try and avoid showing too much. I really don't want to spoil it. But here is the new map. So let me kind of hide some of this debug text that will not be in the game, fully. Ready? So I'm not gonna read the entire poem, obviously, but maybe I'll read 3 lines, or I'll read 4 lines. Ready? So, 'twas a night before Christmas, but tonight is the night. Amber rushed out of bed and wore her best dress and tights. He asked her on a date, an overdue surprise. Finally, I can dream right into those big, beautiful brown eyes. There's no big in there. Let me see, should I read one more? Okay, that's all I'm gonna read for now. Ready? Now I have it muted because I don't want to show the audio. But here we are at Frostfall Park. So I'm not gonna walk past this tree line, but this is what it looks like. Isn't that crazy? It is beautiful. It is so beautiful. So, actually I will walk a little bit, but let's be really careful. So I'll walk on the ice here. Look at these beautiful reflections. They look so good. We got footsteps and everything. This is the new player controller. Oh, there's Amber. We're gonna have to, let's just look at the snow. I'm really proud of the snow. I think the snow looks really nice. Like the way it conforms to the path and stuff like that. We got some park benches, and yeah, oh my gosh. Hey girl. Okay. Well, that's all. That's all for now. So hopefully you guys had a good live stream, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Goodbye. Remember, the map comes out